Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, hey folks, sampler video series videos I've been doing for a while now. I go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat the stuff, I drink the stuff, and folks, I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff that it's time I'm doing this, folks. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit disappointed in that snap. Can we redeem it? Yeah, there we go. It's retroactively. Forget about the first one. Folks, it's a super simple format. I'm going to go over there and I'm going to try out food and or drink items. I'm going to yammer on about it for just a little bit, you know. I'm not going to try to take up too much of your day. Granted, if you decide you're going to go over there and blitz all of my my videos, I don't know why you would, but, you know, if you want to, it would take a considerable amount of time. I don't know exactly how many of these sampler platters I've done anymore because I never bothered to number them. But it's a lot. It's a lot. I've done a lot in the past few years, so. But anyway, I'm inside my truck. Whilst I'm inside my truck, I'm wearing a super cool shirt. Folks, when I wear super cool shirts, I like to highlight the super cool shirt. Super cool shirt am I wearing today? Boom! It's my Enoch shirt. If you are not familiar with Enoch, they are a band out of, I believe, New Jersey. At some point, I really need to actually look up and confirm that they're from New Jersey. But I'm almost certain they are. They're an excellent band, heavy metal group. Very interesting styles, the way that they do things. I really, really love their stuff. I found out about them through a Facebook ad last year at the time I'm doing this, and I just became enamored. I was like, these guys are so fucking good. I want to be on the ground floor of this. And to that end, you know, when I finally did get to see them perform, which, by the way, I have videos of that performance on this channel, just in case you're interested, I really was blown away. Not only by, you know, the level of talent that they had on display, but then on top of that, they were just extremely good dudes. You know, I got to, you know, chat with them for a bit and, you know, bought some merchandise and stuff. They're good guys. Go look up their stuff. But anyway, what am I trying for y'all today, folks? Well, folks, I'm not going to lie. I'm hopeful for this one because, come on now. Boom! It is Lay's baked, specifically. 65% less fat than regular potato chips, just in case you were wondering. Buffalo chicken sandwich flavored potato chips. Look, it's a chicken sandwich. If you watch my channel for long enough, you know that I know a thing or two about sandwiches, chicken sandwiches. I have an entire playlist called Chicken Sandwich Wars, which is literally just my reviews of chicken sandwiches and other chicken sandwich related things. This is gonna go on there because, come on. This is Lay's. Like, granted, they're so late to the party on this one, but fuck it, man. I'll take any opportunity. So let's try out some buffalo chicken sandwich flavored baked potato chips. Alright, before I go over there and even take one chip out of the bag, I do this pretty much whenever I do these because I'm gonna keep doing it until something changes. Here's the bag. Look at it. It's about the size of my head. I got a big head. Here's how many chips you actually get. Substantially smaller than my head. I don't need it to be fully the size of my head, but like, if you're gonna go over there and have a bag this size, just fill the damn thing, okay? I'll pay a little bit more, that's fine. Conversely, if you have a bag that's this size, that is fine too. I'll pay a little bit less. I don't like this limbo bullshit where we're getting like a third of the bag and then the rest is fucking air. It's wasteful and it's deceptive, and I don't like it. And I feel like as a nation of people, we should rise up against this bullshit. Anyway, potato chip, it's baked. Baked potato chips are fine, but they're definitely different. Like, you gotta kind of have a taste for them. But, let's give it a go. Okay. I mean, okay. I'll give them credit for using the buffalo as the main flavor because it works. It's, you know, that's not a hard thing to see a chip working as. Plus, it's a punchy flavor. And especially on baked chips, that's a good thing. Baked chips, again, they're fine, but they don't, pack the same wallop that conventional chips do. At least not in my opinion. So I'll give them credit for that. And to be honest with you, I think they could have just left it at that. I think it would have been fine. But obviously they want to, kind of tag in the gimmick. I mean, for one thing, got me to buy a pack. So, of course, they have the chicken sandwich aspect of it. So the question becomes, sure, it's got kind of a buffalo taste to it. Does it have like a buffalo chicken taste to it? And the answer is a little bit. A little bit. The thing is, even when you think about a buffalo chicken sandwich, buffalo sauce is so punchy that it kind of takes over the experience. Not all the time, depends on how it's prepared, but a lot of times, it's really the flavor going forward. The chicken is kind of a vessel, just works to convey the buffalo sauce. So in that regard, it's kind of similar. Like, is there sort of a savory element to it? I would say that there is. I would say that the initial hit is kind of a buffalo sauce. Not particularly punchy, but it's, and again, I think part of that just comes back to the fact that it's a baked chip versus a normal chip. I don't feel like it has the same level of punch. It is identifiable as buffalo taste. It's got a little tanginess. No heat really, but it's got a little tang. But then, somewhere in between the buffalo taste and then the eventual end result taste, which is just baked potato chip, which is, again, not my personal favorite flavor, but it's live-withable. There is kind of a moment where it sort of blends and you get this kind of extra savoriness to it that is mildly evocative of kind of a chicken sandwich flavor. Again, it's kind of a mix of the flavors to get there, but, again, that's kind of how a fucking buffalo chicken sandwich works. I would say, yeah, I figured. Pickles, right? You can taste the pickle. They definitely add in a little bit of a dill kind of pickle taste to it. Which, if you enjoy pickles on your chicken sandwich, good on you. It's not my thing. If you watch my chicken sandwich videos, most of the time I just toss the things. Unless it's Fry the Coop. Fry the Coop has really good pickles. So yeah, there is, the buffalo flavor is nice. Like I said, you do get sort of a savory kind of aspect to it with a mix of kind of, sort of dill. What the fuck, douchebag? I'm sorry, folks, I have nothing against folks who ride bikes. I think bikes are fucking super cool. Don't be a shitbag, okay? Nobody fucking thinks you're cool when you fucking ride around in a goddamn neighborhood like that. It's just shitty and stupid, okay? Wait until you're over there and you've got appropriate fucking places for that. There's a spot not too far from my house that they do like fucking biker rallies and shit like that. That's fine. When I'm driving past one of those and I hear the noise, I'm not upset about it because it's an appropriate spot for it. It's a neighborhood. This is where I live. Quit being a dickbag. But anyway, now here's the thing. 2 questions have to be asked. Would I get it again? Would I recommend them? No, and kind of. For me, flat out, the only way that I would get these again is if they made them with proper potato chips. I don't like the idea, like the notion of going over there and glorifying the fried chicken sandwich with baked 65% less fat potato chips is just stupid to me. And I don't feel like I'm getting the experience that I would like out of the flavoring. Which is a shame because I do think that they put some effort in and I do think that they kind of made it work. But fundamentally, I don't hate baked potato chips. They're just not a go-to for me. And I don't think they ever will be. They just don't feel as substantial. So, especially when, again, there's just so little, man. If I'm getting ripped off on the chips anyway, I just want them to just be full-on chips. If Lay's ever comes out with a full version of these, I'll try them again. And as for recommending them, they're not bad. I do want to stress that they're not terrible, and I do think that the flavor kind of works for what they're trying to do with it. I just don't feel like the format of the baked chip lends itself that well. And again, it just, if you already like baked chips, absolutely, hit them up. I think they're a decent flavor. If you're not into baked chips, I don't think this is going to go over there and convert you. Anyway, 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of the week, monumental rest of the month, Spanish rest of your year. And folks, you can go over there and have yourselves a truly chicken sandwich-tastic rest of your life, but like an actual chicken sandwich, not one that's in potato chip form. You have lots of good options. You have Popeyes. KFC's got a good one. Burger King had a really good one, and then they friggin' sucked ass. They were like, we're going to cheap out. Thanks, Burger King. Thanks. Wendy's has decent chicken sandwiches. By the way, I just reviewed this, too. Monster Kiwi Strawberry. Go watch that review. Anyway, final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity in the world. It's not as possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you do if you can't do it all the time, I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Now, folks, it's not always the easiest thing to do in the world. Life can be really stressful and frustrating. You go over there and you got to deal with stuff and taxes and, I don't know. A lot of it just comes down to money. Like, so many problems just come back to money. It's just like, even if it doesn't start with money, it's usually fixed by money. Oh, it's stressful, folks, but it's important when we run into those situations. Take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives, razz and plain. Hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, maybe you're going to go over there. Maybe you're going to try yourself out some Lay's baked buffalo chicken chips, like I've done here today. And, maybe you'll enjoy them more than I do. Maybe it'll be like, Brandon, you're a crazy person. Baked potato chips are the best things since sliced bread and ... dickety bop doing the Charleston. And I'll be over there, I'll be like, why are you from the 1920s? And you'd be like, well, the funny story about that, there was a time machine and a portal and a whole thing, and now I've been traveling through time trying to find my way back home. Scott Bakula! Or conversely, just watch Quantum Leap. Yeah, bye.